Okay, so first part will be the what are solids. Next part will be the defects in crystals, and the last part is the properties. Properties are your conductivity, that is your electrical and magnetic conductivity, which is being deleted for this year. Total number wise, if you look, we get the 5 marks question from this, and at least one numerical we get, which is very sure 100% you are going to get the numerical from this. Okay, now the first thing comes in the solid state, that we should know that what are solids. What are solids? Solids, what we say, that they are the rigid objects. Now they are the rigid object means what? That molecules which are present in the solids, they are closely packed. Because they are closely packed, therefore they are having the fixed volume and fixed shape. Now this rigidity, you can say, besides that we say कि इनके molecules they are the closely packed, they are having the fixed volume, they have the fixed shape. So we can also say it like this, that this rigidity in the solids is due to the fixed position of constituent particles and their oscillations about their mean positions. मीन्स इसका मतलब क्या हो गया कि अगर आपका कोई एक सॉलिड है, से सपोज दिस इज योर सॉलिड, यहाँ पे जो भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल्स होंगे दे आर गोइंग टू हैव देयर फिक्स पोजीशन. अगर वो ऑक्सीलेट भी करते हैं, से सपोज दिस पर्टिकुलर constituent particle is going to move, then it is going to move at their own position only. वो इधर से इधर नहीं जाएगा. So therefore the solids are what? They are going to have the rigid structure because of this reason. Okay. Now in the previous classes we have studied कि liquids जो होते हैं, whether you talk about the liquids or you talk about the gases, they are what? They are called the fluids. Why they are called the fluids? Because they have the ability to flow. They have the property of the fluidity. They can flow. Now why they can flow? They can flow because the molecules are free to move about their axis. They do not have any fixed positions. Now according to all these things, we say that in the solid state there is going to be the two type of the forces, that there will be the existence of the two type of the forces. Your first force is the intermolecular forces of attraction. Now what is the role of this intermolecular force of attraction? This particular force of attraction, it makes all the molecules to bind together. जितने भी constituent particles हैं या जितने भी molecules आपके किसी भी state में, solid state में present हैं, उसको ये सबको साथ लेके आते हैं. Basically it is providing the bindingness to the molecules. Another type of the force is the thermal energy. In this we say that as you are going to increase the temperature, जैसे जैसे आप temperature बढ़ाते जाओगे वैसे 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 molecules are going to attain the kinetic energy, and when they are going to attain the kinetic energy, they are going to start changing their solids, their states. On increasing temperature, molecules attain kinetic energy and start changing. The important points please keep on noting in your notebooks itself. Book में ही लिखते जाओ. Changing state. Like if we are going to talk about the solids, solids के case में intermolecular force, that is your ये वाला force of attraction, intermolecular force of attraction is going to be more compared to the thermal energy. That's why they are going to exist as the solids. But if you are going to talk about the liquids or the gases, then your intermolecular force is going to be lesser than the thermal energy. Therefore, the molecules are going to exist as the fluids. Now, according to this, we say that there are going to be the few general characteristics of the solids. What will be the few general characteristics? The first characteristic is what in the case of the solids? They are all the solids are going to have the definite mass, definite volume, and shape. Second, the intermolecular distance means कि एक molecule ये हो गया, एक molecule ये हो गया, so इनके बीच का जो distance है that is going to be the less, shorter distance. And third will be the intermolecular forces of attraction are going to be very very strong. That is their binding energy. Besides this, we say the constituent particles. Constituent particles, whether they are the atoms or the molecules or ions, whatever be the your constituent particle, they all are going to have the fixed positions. And if they want to show their movement, means if they want to oscillate, then they are going to oscillate at their own mean position. वो इधर से उधर oscillate नहीं करेंगे, यहीं पे oscillate करेंगे. Fifth, all the solids are incompressible.
मैम आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही फिर से.
My voice is not coming. Everyone, anyone else also facing this issue?
No, ma'am.
No,
Beta,
ma'am.
then
No, ma'am.
it's your network problem then, beta. Disha, one time look.
Okay.
Okay. Now, whatever the solids, they all are going to be the incompressible, and because they are incompressible, you cannot compress them more. They all are going to exist as the rigid objects. This introduction is clear to everyone? Yes or
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
now the important topic, ये तो general introduction था which we already we have studied. Now the another thing which is comes, that is your classification of solids. Now when we talk about the classification of solids, in this case classification is being done on the basis of the arrangement of constituent particles in the solids. Now, according to this, we are going to have the two types of the solids. Now, two types of solids कौन से हो गए? One will be the crystalline and another will be the amorphous. When we talk about the crystalline solids, your crystalline solids के केस में the constituent particles they are arranged in a definite pattern. Second, they are same for larger range. Larger range का मतलब क्या हो गया? That if you're going to look throughout the crystal, तो throughout the crystal में जो ज़्यादा majority of the distance होगी, they will always going to have the larger range. Means symmetry होगी उनके molecules के अंदर, constituent particles के अंदर. Therefore, we say the crystal which is going to form or which is a crystalline, they are going to have the large range order. For example, let's look over here. This, is it clear to everyone? Picture is clear. Now over here, if you are going to look, all the crystals, all the constituent particles are present. They are present of the similar shape and in the similar pattern, because of which we are saying that this particular crystals, or you can say crystalline solids, they have the long range order. They all are going to have the long range order. Means throughout the crystal, चाहे वो कितना भी बड़ा हो, it is at a majority region they are going to exhibit with the same size, same pattern everywhere. Therefore, they are going to called as a long range order. This much is clear. What is the meaning of the long range order? Clear or not?
मैम एक बार वापस समझाओ.
लॉन्ग रेंज ऑर्डर का मतलब ये हो गया बेटा दैट ऑल द पार्टिकल्स विच आर अरेंज्ड, जैसे अब इनका अरेंजमेंट है, दे आर अरेंज्ड इन अ रेगुलर पैटर्न. अगर आप ऐसे देखो तो इनका जो एक पैटर्न है, इट इज अ रेगुलर पैटर्न, देयर इज नो डिस्टर्बेंस इन द पैटर्न. तो लॉन्ग रेंज ऑर्डर का मतलब क्या हो गया? दैट द कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल्स आर अरेंज्ड इन अ रेगुलर पैटर्न. सेम साइज हो गया, सेम टाइप ऑफ द अरेंजमेंट हो गया. बिकॉज ऑफ दिस सिमिलैरिटी इन थ्रू आउट द क्रिस्टल, इट इज कॉल्ड एज द लॉन्ग रेंज ऑर्डर and it exhibits in the crystalline solids. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
For example, one example is being given over here, table salt. Another example can be your quartz. Okay, these are going to exhibit as the long range order. Now over here we are writing the quartz. In the second case we are going to study that quartz show you the crystalline solid. If we talk about the quartz glass, it is going to show you the amorphous type solid. Let's look it also. Now when we talk about the amorphous solids, amorphous solids की अगर हम बात करें तो in this we say that the constituent particles they are arranged haphazardly, means they are not going to follow any regular pattern. Their pattern goes changing every stages. So therefore they are going to called as the exhibit the short range order. शॉर्ट रेंज ऑर्डर का मतलब क्या हो गया? दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू हैव एनी फिक्स्ड पीरियोडिक चेंजेस. कहीं पे कैसा उसका शेप आ जाएगा, पैटर्न आ जाएगा, कहीं पे कैसा पैटर्न आ जाएगा. एवरीवेयर देयर विल बी द डिफरेंस इन द पैटर्न. फॉर एग्जाम्पल क्वार्ट्ज ग्लास, रबर plastics, these all are going to have the amorphous solids. Let's look amorphous solids also. Uh, is the picture is clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So if you are going to look over here, यहाँ अगर देखोगे तो जो इसका अरेंजमेंट है इट इज वेरी अनइवन. कहीं पे इस टाइप से आ रहा है, कहीं पे गैप वॉइड स्पेसेस आ रहे हैं, कहीं पे दे आर अरेंजिंग इन दिस पैटर्न. एवरीवेयर इट इज ऑफ अ डिफरेंट पैटर्न. Therefore they are going to called as a amorphous solid because they are having the irregular pattern. So therefore they are going to called as a short range order. This much is clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, after this, we say that whenever you are going to look, there is a table in your book. All of you look at that table, your table 1.1. Your table 1.1, it is very important according to the difference. When we talk about the crystalline solids, your crystalline solids are going to have the sharp melting points. Their melting points are going to be the sharp and they have a particular characteristic temperature. Like if we talk about the ice, ice का melting point क्या होता है? What is the melting temperature or melting point of the ice? Class 12? Class 12?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, मेल्टिंग पॉइंट क्या होता है रजत? व्हाट इज द
0
मेल्टिंग
डिग्री
पॉइंट?
होता है मैम.
हाँ, तो इतनी देर से बोल क्यों नहीं रहे? 0 डिग्री.
माइक ऑन करने में टाइम लगता है.
अच्छा, 0 डिग्री होता है. अब जो आइस हो गई, चाहे तुम आइस जम्मू कश्मीर की ले आओ, चाहे तुम आइस अपने राजस्थान की ले लो, wherever you take a ice, जो आइस का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट होगा इट इज गोइंग टू बी 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस. But if you are going to talk about the amorphous solids are soft, therefore they are going to have the range of temperature. उसमें variability हो सकती है in the temperature. जितना ज़्यादा soft होगा वो उतना जल्दी melt out हो जाएगा. Okay. Another property, if we look, that is your nature. Nature में crystalline solids are going to exhibit called as a true solids. they are the true solids, and amorphous are the pseudo solids, or you can call them as a supercooled solids. Now, your homework is what? That in the next class, I want an answer. What do you mean by supercooled and pseudo solids? सिर्फ ये पढ़ के रखोगे कि pseudo और supercooled solids क्या होता है, and then we are going to discuss further difference point of these crystalline solids and amorphous solids. Is that clear? Is that clear? Another
Yes,
thing,
ma'am.
beta, from another thing, all of you listen. From the next
Yes,
class,
ma'am.
from the next class, be very sure that you should have your NCERT book as well as your chemistry notes register. क्योंकि जो भी extra question होंगे, I give you, keep on writing with the answers in your note copy itself. और जो extra points हैं, वो book में लिख लिया करना. So let's finish our class today over here.